Okay, so you can see here once you're going through the process of hiring someone, you can close the job so nobody else can apply for it, or you can keep it open if you want to keep getting applicants. If you wanted to change the title, if you wanted to change his hourly rate, this is also where you would do it. So he's actually, his profile rate, it says here, is $5.56 an hour, and he's bid it at $4.44. So if I were to go back through his job, and let's say like you're looking at someone from the Philippines and they say $18 an hour on their profile, and maybe they put here $10 an hour, but you could tell back through their history that they would accept $8 an hour because they had some recent jobs where they did it for $8. Then you can just plug that in here, and then they would have to approve it in order for them to be officially hired. Okay, and then you can also limit their hours to no limit, 5, 10, 15, 20, just depending what you're needing. If you just do 10 hours, Upwork will stop them from working beyond that, so you'll never get billed more than the $44 a week in this instance. Here you also have the option to switch to a fixed price in this offer. So it's like he made his initial offer for the $4.44 an hour, but if you wanted to counter offer, this is where you'd be doing it. So if you decided you wanted it to be a fixed price, then you would do that here as well. And this is where you'd have the additional information. So I know I'm going through the process of hiring. If you wanted to message them and find out more about who they were, I'll go backwards and I'll show you how to do that as well. But this is where you would say, I wouldn't want any spamming, just kind of laying it really clear. A lot of that will happen as you're messaging them in an interview process. So sometimes it may not be necessary to write it in this section just because you would have had that in a conversation. It just depends on how you've interacted with that person so far. Okay, so then you just click and then you hire. Now I'm just going to back up and show you if you just wanted to have a conversation with them, then you would just click and message them instead. It's somewhere in here. Should be on the top. Let's go back. Okay, so here I would go and send a message, and then I can ask some questions about what would they do specifically in the internet marketing niche. I could say, could you come up with a couple sample posts? And then they could respond in the message and even upload graphics in your email messaging conversation in Upwork. And in Upwork, you have the messages here, and you would see the whole conversation with whomever you're messaging. So I have someone, my video designer, he's in here. We have years of conversations that I can go back and look through if I wanted to. And it will all be housed in there so you can keep track, upload documents, all through Upwork. All right, any questions about that? Yep.
Just one thing. So how do you figure out if they're an agency against?
In this case, I selected I don't want anybody from an agency, but you would see a little icon here or their company name, or if you click on their profile, you would see it here on the right, what agency they work for, and you can see the reviews for their agency as well. Alrighty.